Thank you, Lakshmi, for the warm welcome, and thank you, Veena ji, and thank you, Sita. So, uh, are you guys interested?
Yes, sir.
See, this is not going to be a monologue. This is going to be a dialogue, an interactive session. I really want everyone to participate
Yes, sir.
and speak. There is nothing wrong or right here, and we will learn from here. We will have some takeaway from here, right? And as you know, the topic is the startup ecosystem. So of course, I'm going to talk about my journey, right? How I started off and what I'm doing at this point of time. At the same time, I'm also going to talk about the challenges entrepreneur face, right? Then I'm also talking about the lessons that I have learned during this corporate journey and startup. With some movies, I guess everybody love movie, right? Bollywood.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you some 3 movies clip, not clips, I would say the photo, and then I'll connect with you in terms of the knowledge that you need to take away, and that's gonna help you in the corporate, right?
Yes.
So can we have this question? And I have actually chocolate there. Whoever gives the right answer, I'm gonna kind of give it to them. So before we could start, I just want to ask, like, how many startups are there in India?
One.
How many startups are there in India? Any wild guess?
1,985.
1,000?
985. Somewhere around.
Any wild guess? No Google.
So what did you say?
How many startups are there in India?
73,000.
Google? Google का magic है. 61,000? 400. The smart guy, I think. Please make a note. It's a, I would say, roughly right answer. It's there in the Google, which is absolutely correct. Actually, it's more than 61,400. It's close to 70,000. Yeah, but in Google it's 61,400, which is the old update. But ठीक So what's your name? Shivam, right? Okay, so Shivam for chocolate. You make a note, right? And I think somebody from that side. What's your name? Kamesh. Kamesh.
Kamesh.
Okay, Kamesh. Kamesh. Good. So now my second question is, how many startups are there in Karnataka?
26,000.
25,000?
Around 26,000.
How many in Delhi? Delhi NCR?
1,900 and something. That is for Delhi NCR, I guess.
ठीक है. So I'll just park this because you go and do a research, right? And before I could jump in, just wanted to know how many of you want to become an entrepreneur. Please raise hand. How many of you want to
Raise
become
hand,
an
I'll
entrepreneur?
record video.
I say, raise hand. Guys, I think I can count my journey before startup, my journey after startup of Yatra, Q&A session, and probably we'll connect with Michael, who is my founder from Germany, through this platform itself. So you guys can kind of connect with you. We'll see. Because in Germany the timing would be 4.5 hours less than what we have. So it will be very early there. But we'll see. I have already 45 days. Can we move to the next slide? So I'm a guy who won't go through this slide stuff and all of that. But once you see it really gives an impact. Okay. So let me start my journey because we are still getting to know each other, right? So I have to introduce myself. So as you know, my name is Ravi and I am an entrepreneur. I can probably say that. I come from a place called Bihar, right? Okay. And 2009, I attended a camp like many of you, and it took 11 years from there to here, right? So it took 11 years from there to now, and the journey is been roller coaster, right? Right. So I came with 89 percentile in CAT 2009, and I thought it was not great because that point of time there was no that many IMs. Now I am Amritsar and lot of So with less percentile also you get in any of the IMs. So I thought that marks is up to the marks for me, and but actually I didn't crack the IM. But you can see I am alumni. I am into the IPBV. So I'll tell you the story behind it. So I'm taking you through my story. So I came, then I saw a change in Bangalore city where, because when I was in Bihar, I was thinking once you study well, masters, and then only you get into a job, right? Once you do a job, you cannot study. So that was a mindset I have and probably most of the people that point of time. So I came, and when I started seeing the people after graduation, they started, they started kind of working for experience and all of that. So I also thought, let's do it. So and my communication was very bad. The accent, diction, and all of that. Still we say, "Main ko hum," right? So I came, and my first hustle was to get into a job. So when you are a BCom graduate, what job you get? That time Tally and all of that. So I got a first job in Emphasis. How many of you know Emphasis? But you cannot see the Emphasis experience in my journey, right? Because I never got the relieving letter from there. But every conversation, or where I go for a speak, I talk about that, because that's the hustles that I have seen. So I got a job for Emphasis. Why I got a job for the Emphasis? Because that was a Hindi process, and my Hindi was good. So I was taking call for SBI. Right? SBI. Whoever calls from across India, the call used to land to Emphasis BPO, and the young graduates like me, Namaskar, Mera Ravi, SBI call like that, the script and all of that. So my journey started with that, and 3 months of time I was shift from day shift to night shift. And when you are new, right? And so one day I got a call from RBI auditor. So they generally call, and they ask about a lot of things about the product. What do you mean by this? If I lost the car. So the call started around 12 o'clock in the night, and it ended by 5 a.m. So you can imagine a new guy after a graduation and not that experience, and 5 hours one particular call. So there was a time I was really frustrated. So I put a mute button and I beep, right? Gali, pejorative words. And I thought it's not recorded, because every call gets recorded. So the mute didn't work out. So after a couple of weeks, a mail comes in and the HR called me, and the whole management team, and they say you have abused a customer. I said no, because every call I do, whenever I get frustrated, that's so no, it can't be. So they made me listen to the call, and actually it was all F words. So and then they said, we thought to terminate you, and I was like, "Arey, bada mukil se job mila hai, and I really need something for my experience to climb my ladder and all of that." And why I'm telling you these stories, because after the college, you will also, I'm not saying the same scenarios, but you will also face such kind of scenarios. So you should know do's and don'ts, right? With my journey, there want to be, of course, a lesson. So what happened is, I was pleading, please give me last chance. Yes, it was 5 hours call and all of that. They said, we'll get back. They gave me a chance. But, overconfidence. I said, I won't take this chance. I was waiting for a salary to come. So all this incident happened on 19th or 20th of one particular month. Salary used to come 25th. So I waited for 1 month. I got the salary. I was about to reach to the office. I returned. I tried. So a lot of people from you, when you join your first job, you will hustle. I'm saying if you have a better package, better company, still you will hustle because you will be left alone. And I'm telling you the reality. You will say team leader is not no kind of coordinating with me or hand holding with me, or I don't know anything after the inductions. So and there will be a situation where you will think of let's give up. I really don't want the job. I don't know how many of you are experienced. How many of you can you raise your hand, please? Experience, right? Have you ever faced such kind of? Not. So I think you're lucky. Then. Anyone else? Yeah, हमारे साथ ही हो रहा है. You face no? You face? Okay. Anybody else who's experienced? Did you face this? कि I should leave, not enjoying, मजा नहीं आना.
I never faced
You enjoyed?
I didn't ever, but I never faced that kind of situation.
So you never faced it?
Get got in.
Okay, no worries. So, of course, hypothetically it can be exam, cannot be also based on the company. But anyway, so never ever I kind of so this experience because I do not have reliving later to do, right? But I always talk about this journey. Then, of course, you know, my communication was that bad. So I thought, what to do? What should I do? Still not good. So I remember there was a time when I used to watch Chota Bheem 6 p.m. 4, right? So I thought, let's work hard just to crack interview. So an interview is not about speaking English. Please understand, it's all about how you react to the question that somebody asks. And if you are able to explain that with a very simple language, that's fine. Articulation is very, very important than using some fancy words and all that. So I did that and I cracked an interview in which bank?
Standard Chartered.
One of the dream bank for a lot of people. So I started my journey. So I thought I have got the world class approach, So I started with Standard Chartered and from executive level where I was doing operational stuff, executive level, right? And then I worked there, then I become an incubation coach. So how many of you know what you mean by incubation coach? So just to tell you, incubation coach are the coach when anybody comes in the company new, so you coach them on product and processes. And that's how my leadership abilities started off because I started interacting with people. I tried understanding empathy, a lot of skills of a leader, slowly you learn, right? So by seeing that performance, I was promoted as team leader. So I was handling teams of around 38, 40 member team, then promoted as assistant manager, and one point of time I was managing a branch, 100 crore branch, Whitefield, Bangalore. So 6.5 years and 7 years of journey. So of course you are in the comfort zone, right? Where you go into office, you know the processes and stuff like that. So what I did is I thought to leave, and there was a bubble of startup during 2014-15, right after the new government and a lot of startups coming in. So I kind of connected to a startup called Neo. It was into fintech. How many of you want to work in bank? How many? Very less. Okay. How many of you want to work in edtech? I really want participation, guys. If you don't understand, you can ask. So how many of you want to work in bank? Again, raise a hand. I can come only 1, 2,